comes the train. What do we got here? What do we got here? What do we got here? Let me make sure this is set up right. Let's put that over there so it does not break the illusion. Hey everybody, Mungo. Hey everybody, Mungo Dark Matter here, and welcome to Dark Matters. Today on Dark Matters, I'm playing a little bit of Fortnite, I guess. I was trying to decide what I wanted to play today. I'm running late again, but I managed to get on just at 6:15. It looks like, or a minute thereafter. And I was trying to think of what I should play, and because I'm kind of Fortnite. I know I'm going to be playing once the new season starts, and so I was going to kind of play some other things. I might play something else tomorrow. It's Wednesday. But then I'm like thinking maybe I should get into the mess around with Fortnite a little more, particularly in the playground mode, because Thursday we don't know if they're going to end the playground mode, and we don't know when they'll bring it back. In fact, I don't even know if it's still on today, come to think of it. So, what's that? Worlds collide 2 days until season 5. Thank goodness. I'm looking forward to that. Playground. That's just what I was talking about. Playground. Ending soon. Your creativity while run on your own private island. Oh man, it's gonna end soon. So I want to work on it to take your best shot. Sunshine and Rainbow's half-core gear sets are now in the shop. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, we've got like the basketball thing going here. This is all the stuff from like when they were having the basketball finals. And over here we got we got this. I don't have that. I don't know that I want that. Then we have these rainbow gear, which I really don't like. That I kind of find amusing. I kind of find that amusing, but I don't know about that. What do we have in the locker room? What do we set up for? We have this. We have this. I bought that the other day. We got that. That's new. And I also got, wait a minute. I guess these are in order of their rarity, aren't they? I've got this, which I think I was playing with the other day. I've got this. I'm not sure if I had that on a stream. I've got this. I've got this. I'm gonna put this as a favorite. That's new. I'm gonna let's get rid of this as a favorite. These were kind of 4th of July-y things. Let's get rid of those. It's no longer the 4th of July. Am I even doing this right? So let's go back here. And what do we want? Let's put this in, because that's a new one. Should probably put that one in too while we're at it, because it's actually part of this set. Release the Hound outfit, part of the local shit. Yep. Yeah, I think that came out on St. Patrick's Day. That's kind of a Celtic theme there, so I think that's when that came out. What was the other one though? We had another one down here that I want to put in here, which is where is it? I have too many of these now. Put that one in. That's new. That's new too. That's new. So I'm gonna put all those in for now. I think that will be kind of cool set. Hate to get rid of the teddy bear. I kind of like the teddy bear, but we'll bring that back again sometime. Let's save and exit. Oh, let's go to this and save and exit. So that we'll just randomly pick those up. I guess I'll keep with that and with that. And definitely keep with that. I don't know if we should go random on this. I like that thing right here. I leave that up. I like this a lot, actually. All right. Go back to the lobby. We're playground, so that's limited time and it's coming to an end. Hey, Ancient. I have a couple of battle royales for you to check out. Okay, what are they? Well, you're really finding some new stuff, man. I really like the Cuisine Royale. I want to play that again. And let's see here. So let's go into squads. I just want to mess with the playground a little bit. A few things that I've learned on the playground about weapons and stuff. We may test out some weapons here. Definitely, like the minigun is the best for doing damage to structures. Does it the fastest. Oh, that's right. There's nobody here. Ironically. Now, where do we want to go? Where do we want to start out? This is kind of a fun mode. I'm sorry they're taking it away for now. Let's go down into Tilted Towers. A little loud in my ears there. One is called Fear the Wolves, which seems cool. Even if you die, you can affect the outcome of the match. Yeah, that's pretty cool. By pulling in weather effects and stuff. Oh, that's kind of neat. So you can pull in weather effects, even if you die. And that one is a battle royale. There are wolves that can kill you and win the whole thing. Oh wow! Fear the Wolves. I had to check that out. Should I go down here? Well, it's too late. I'm going down here. I had to check that out. Fear the Wolves. Let me see if it is that on Steam or is it elsewhere? All right, let's see here. All right. Wait, wow, that's 309. Let's just get loaded up here. The other is called Darwin Project. I've heard of the Darwin Project. I can't. I'll check that out. I can't even. I heard of the Darwin Project somewhere before, and it looked pretty cool. I remember that. I think I actually wanted to check that out. Let me hold on a second here. Let me bring up Steam here. Since let me escape out of it. Can I escape? Can I get out of this? Well, let me. Hold on a second. You can see if I can bring up Steam here. Where is Steam? Oh, it's always disappearing. Here it is. Let me bring it up and put it on my wish list so I remember what they are. Yeah, I think I heard of the Darwin Project, but I don't think it had come out yet. Or maybe it did. Maybe I saw it. I was waiting to try that. I'd forgotten about that. That Darwin Project, free to play. Oh, is this the one I think it is? This might be the one I. Darwin Projects takes Battle Royale genre up north, where an impending ice age has given rise to a twisted new reality show in which 10 participants must fight to the death under the snow director's gaze. Oh, that sounds pretty cool, actually. Okay, well, let me add this to my wish list there. And the other one is Fear the Wolves. Fear the Wolves does sound pretty cool. Oh, that does really look pretty good. Chernobyl died in the ages past. The artifacts I saw, I missed it. Fear of Wolves is a competitive battle royale, first-person shooter. Escape stalks Chernobyl, pursued by mutants, radiation, horrific. Well, that sounds pretty cool. Fear the Wolves. Add this to wish list. Can I actually? What is this? Hold on a second. No, I download this. Is this? Available July 18th. Oh, drag. I was ready to play that one right now. I've got it on my wish list, though. Fear the Wolves is going to come out the 18th. That's when? That's about a week from now. Week from tomorrow, I guess. So we'll try that then. The Darwin project's already out, it looks like. So I'll download that later. And I wonder. Let me go here. I might install that now. What the heck? Can we play the game? Let's see here. Okay, stream, I agree. Since I'm just in playground mode, I'm going to download this in the background. I can't this space. Let's see if it will load up there. Uh-oh. There's still noise in the background. I think that's from... Wait a minute. Where's that from? I have something playing. I wonder what that noise. I wonder where that noise is coming from. Let me see here. Where are we? Can I click? Wait a minute. That's odd. Well, that's pretty cool. You can vote on the weather effects to see what happens to the people that are still alive. That is really odd. What is that sound coming from? I must have a... Wait a minute. I have like a... I must have a window open somewhere. What's up with that? Where's it sound? It's not out there. It's not real life sound. Oh, okay. That was. I know what that was. We started back up again. Fortnite. We were right next to the discotheque. That was what it was. By the way, Mungo, I saw your entire 24 hour last night. I don't think I saw anything about Dave and Buster's. The 24 thing was cool. It was like watching a web miniseries. Oh, well, thank you. You know what? After I told you that, I was thinking about that today. It's I'll have to find out what. That's another video. I think that was before I did the Dave and Buster thing. Well, when was that? While I'm launching this other thing, let me get in here. When was that? I know I did a video on it. I thought it was in that. It must have been in something I did just before it. See where that is. I could have sworn it was in there, but I think it was actually probably in October I did it or something. When did I do that? When did I do that? I thought I had stuck that in there. Maybe it was I was thinking about it because I was going to do it again and stick it back in. See, there's drone. Where is it? Okay, it's not that far back. I wonder if I never posted it. That is odd. -1. Before the winter solstice. I'll have to look. Maybe I never posted. I know I shot some footage. I have something about. Wait a minute. All right. Oh, wait a minute. See, this is it. Oh, wow. That was way back. I think it's... No, that's not it. There's one where I'm looking for a video arcade. That's not it, though. I gotta do that again. I'm gonna do 24 days again, probably this year when around Christmas, definitely. So that will be back. I wonder if it's Dave and Buster. When I might actually have you might have actually found a lost video that I never posted or something. I can't believe I don't have that. Okay. I just don't remember what the name of it was. I thought I stuck it in there. But it might have been either before or after. Well, it's January. February. Squirrel. Coffee. Alright. I have to go back and look for that. That's on another computer, though. I know I had footage of it. Doesn't seem to be posted, though. Wow. I may have to go back. I may have to go back and look for that or refilm it. I know I went in there and I was filming it. I want to watch more of the stuff, but your vast majority of your playlists are Minecraft. Not sure how interesting those could be for me, being I'm not into Minecraft. Yeah, I mean, I've actually stopped making Minecraft videos. I'm making more Fortnite stuff. Yeah, my other channel has a bunch of other stuff on it. I have another channel too, but it's mostly guitar building stuff. I have a few of those on my kind of main channel. I don't know. All right. There's Ward driving. Finding public. I wonder if that was around then. I don't know when that was. I know I remember filming it. Did I never edit it? I actually went into the arcade with those video glasses, that have like a video camera in it. Maybe I never. Well, I went in twice. I went once in with the iPhone and once in with the video cameras and walked through it. That's odd. Yeah, I don't see it here. I'll have to look that up and see when that occurred. Alright, well, let's get back to reload the video game. I'll have to look into that. I want to go back in there anyway. I thought I have a bunch of clips from in there. I must have edited them out of what I was doing. That's odd. I know I went in there twice. I had 2 sets of films inside the arcade where I was playing or whatever. And maybe it never made the... Well, that's odd. Unless maybe... Wait a minute. I have to have that somewhere. I have to have that. Let's see here. You go in the playground while we're doing that. I have to have it somewhere. But I'll have to find it later. That is totally weird. That is totally weird. We'll go down here. Can't believe they're taking this mode away. Did you eat fried chicken in New Orleans? I don't think I did eat fried chicken in New Orleans. I ate gumbo. I ate Creole. I ate everything else. Everything was really good there, though. Like where I was at, I was on Canal Street, and all the restaurants around there were like 5-star restaurants. It was pretty wild. Like you couldn't make a bad choice. Alright, so that's the wood. We got a bunch of llamas over here. See what we got in the llama. There are these real life statues of these llamas appearing all over Europe right now, since they're doing it to kind of promote the new season. Alright, let's see here. Well, this is the one I should have drank. Probably should have drank this one first. Not that I really need those. There's actually a lot of girl boobs. There. I was on Bourbon Street, so I saw a lot of stuff there. That's pretty wild. But it wasn't Fat Tuesday. That's when you see all that stuff. It's pretty wild there on Mardi Gras, during Mardi Gras. But I was in the area that's kind of wild during Mardi Gras, but I didn't see anything too insane there. Yeah, it's a really pretty wild section of town. There's a lot of musical groups there and stuff. Yeah, that is the place that. In fact, they give you beaded necklaces even when there's no Mardi Gras. But what you're talking about usually happens during Mardi Gras. I used to work in a 1-hour photo place, and every year at Mardi Gras we would get pictures like that. Whoa. I did find out something interesting. Not what I want. Not what I want either. I want that. I did find out something interesting. The best explosive in this game is C4. The other explosives, they bounce around because I tested them. Well, except for the plunger, but they don't do that much damage. If I can find some more explosives, I'll show you. But I was messing around in playground mode. You can like test all this stuff. And I was building things. And like I was seeing if I could blow stuff up. And like for instance, let's throw one of these plungers at this thing. We'll throw it over there. See how much damage it does. She doesn't do much damage. Now we'll take the C4. Throw it over there. And we'll blow it up. Well, it didn't do much damage either. Oh, maybe that's a bad example. Let's try the plunger on this. Maybe that thing might have. There's some regular wood. That might have higher damage. Well, that's odd. Oops. Yeah, see there, that's a regular building. Look at how much that blew up as opposed to the plunger does nothing. So the C4 is really excellent. And plus it sticks on the thing just like the plunger. The other weapons like the grenade launcher, now I haven't tested the rocket launcher yet, per se. Not in Playground at least. I have blown, that seems to do a lot of damage. Oops. Yeah, it does, but I think you can actually tell on buildings. It does vary. But when I was testing like all the explosives, the C4 and the Klinger are the only ones that will stick. It might not mean it, but I think the C4 is going to do the most damage regardless. I haven't really totally tested that out, but it sticks on things. Like the problem with the grenade is it's hard to hit somebody with it because it bounces away and there's a delay. But with the C4, you can put multiple ones down and trigger it all at once. Because you like trigger it with the right mouse button. Anyway, I'll have to try that in the actual game. But it looks kind of promising. Oh, like here's a grenade. Let's see if we can get one. Pick up the grenade. We don't need that. Let's pick up the iron here. Alright, so where'd the grenade go? Don't I have the what happened to the grenade? I thought I saw, oh, there it is right there. Alright, so we have a grenade, a clinger, and C4. That's not what I want. I want this. I didn't mean to do that. Let's see here. So we go up here and go here. Alright, so say we have a hand grenade. Oh, the stream's covered with my face. Oh, I did that again, didn't I? Alright, here we go. Alright, you should be able to see it now. Hold on a second here. Why is this not like... Okay. Alright, so I built this structure. And so we'll take the grenade and we'll try to throw it up in there. So I threw it past it. If I throw it at it, it bounces back at me. I can throw it in there maybe. Okay, there, I got it inside. Alright, so that does pretty good damage if you can get it inside the thing. Then we have the plunger. Oh, that did pretty good damage too. Although the maybe the hand grenade did some more damage to it. But if we've got the C4. Oops, we can throw it up there. And it really does. It seems to do more damage. Plus, it's easier to use. With the C4, you can trigger it when you want to, and you can put it on the wall. So I'm gonna mess with the C. I haven't been really messing with the C4 much because I assumed a grenade was better, but the grenades bounce too much. Although on that structure, on a built structure, I guess all the structures have different values too. So when there's something that's pre-built on there, it has more damage level than like when you just build something. Yeah, I can do metal or brick. Let's see here. I think it does pretty good against those. I think I did test it on that. Oops. Wait a second here. Where am I? Let's build something brick and see how much damage it does to it. Where's I guess I should do, wait a minute. The floor here. Dang. Where is it? Alright, so now see what the C4 does on this. Wow. See, it destroyed that whole thing. But I think these walls have less damage, or take less damage than like a house. So it's better to test it on this, because this is the stuff you want to blow up. But the thing about the C4 is it seems to have a lot of explosive effect on structures, and it sticks to them. Yeah, are they really taking this mode away? It's kind of sucky how they take out all of these modes. Yeah, it is, but I'm sure they're going to put it back. I think this mode should be one they put in permanently. I like to have some they rotate. That's fine. Because if you had all of the modes like where it's all just explosives or sniper rifles, if you had those all the time, people wouldn't be playing those as much. So if that you kind of stick in occasionally. This should be in all the time, though, I think. Oops. That's not good. Go back up there. Go back. How do we want to do this? Oh, we don't want that. We want this. Have you played? Have you played in playground mode much? It is pretty cool. Well, the other thing I forgot to do. Need to go here and edit this thing. So I have like a down thing. Let's go. All right, let's go here. I mean, I think they should really have kind of a practice mode in every game, particularly the Battle Royale games. This could be a mode where you can develop strats. Yeah, you could. You can. It is for strategy. You can develop strategy. It would be cool just to have it, because people would like build. Also, if you just want to build things, you could build some pretty elaborate things in here. People actually have made mini games in here where they'll set up structures, and they'll have a game within the structure they build. Whoops. Where are we on the map? See if we can get to Tilted Towers. Oh man, bad move. is this? Oh, that's just wood. Alright, let's see here. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Whoops. That was a bad. Whoa! Bad move. I'm gonna get confused. I went back the wrong way. This is not where I wanted to go. Oh, there's a nice shotgun. got... Okay, so we're full up on that. The thing to really do is... If it really gets monotonous, is just to keep on building boxes and... Back a little bit. Doing one by ones. See how fast you can do them. Whoops. Almost went right off there. We can go down here, we go up here. I don't have any more explosives left. The other thing you can test out is how these different weapons work. Minigun is definitely the best. That really, even though it takes a while for it to crank up, it takes a few seconds. It really tears down the buildings pretty fast. There's a llama. There are llamas all over. Oh, there's one llama right here. They're everywhere in this thing. Oh yeah. I guess it's kind of dull too, because I'm just practicing on the practice. What is this? Oh, that's just the bush. I'm just practicing on the practice mode. Let me see if hold on a second. Let me see if there's other things downloaded here. Let's see if that has not downloaded yet, I don't think. Where is it? Wish list. It's on the wish list here. Oh, wait a minute. Search by name. Now I can't think of the name of the thing. Oh, it was Darwin Project. Where is that? See if it's downloaded yet. Still haven't downloaded yet. I might try out this new game. Well, it's one they've been working on for a while. It's called the Darwin Project. See if it. Cereal is a soup, right? I never really thought of cereal as a soup. I guess it's kind of it's similar in the sense you have like milk and the cereal in there, but it's not really a soup, so to speak. Cereal is usually a grain, but I mean you eat it with milk, so it's kind of, I guess it's similar in a sense. Let me close out of this stuff here. Let's see if do we have. I didn't think it didn't like that I had Second Life on. Where is it? Darwin Project. Let's see if this runs now. See how this. Oh, it doesn't like it. Oh, it wants me to reboot. I think. Well, maybe not. No, it's starting up. Hold on. Okay, go ahead. Well, that's a good point. Soup does have grains in their noodles. But technically it is not a soup. I've never heard of the cereal referred to as a soup. Now, oatmeal is a cereal. I've heard oatmeal referred to as a cereal. But really, even oatmeal isn't really a cereal. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've never heard that. But interestingly, where is it? I know that like a tomato isn't a vegetable, it's actually a fruit. So I don't know, you might have like a thing there with soup and cereal. There may be, I don't know the exact definition of a soup. I've never heard a cereal called a soup. But there are soups that are cold. A gazpacho soup is cold. See what this is. Wow. It's loud in the headphone, is what it is. I think this game is a little similar to, it's like a northern version of Realm Royale. It's a little similar to it because I think you're using bows and arrows in this game. It takes long enough for it to start, doesn't it? There we go. I've never played this before. Play. What's it? I don't even know what that is. Join our Discord. Let's just play. Solo, 10 players, free for all. 5 teams of 2 players. All right, 10 players, free for all. Oh, this is not what I thought it was. I have not played this. I was thinking this was another game. It's like you can call tomato soup tomato juice. But you know, you have a really good point there. I mean, what is the difference between tomato juice and tomato soup? Tomato soup is really pretty much.
You must have done good because you're ranked out.
I do want to win, but I doubt I will.
Hey, Bob Ross, I'm helping you out.
Alright, great.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Awesome, yeah.
I don't even know what this is.
Good name choice, by the way.
Yeah, thanks. I really like watching him on Netflix and stuff. I really like Zark, how he can just like paint rocks with a dab of the finger reflection.
Yeah, I don't even know what's going on there. I have to test that out. Yeah, I've never seen that game. I thought it was something else. I've heard of this game before. Let's see here. Yeah, you have a good point. Tomato soup and tomato juice, what is the difference really? It is pretty much, if you heated up tomato juice, it would be tomato soup. But I've never heard. I wonder what let's look up the definition of that. What is the exact definition of soup? Fine. Soup. Okay, there's a couple of definitions here of soup. Soup is a liquid dish typically made up by boiling meat, fish, or vegetables, etc., in stock or water. Synonyms are broth, porridge. Porridge. Oh, potage. Maybe not. It's not porridge. Bisque, chowder. It's not porridge. Misread it. It's substance mixture perceived to resemble soup in appearance and consistency. I've never heard cereal called soup. It actually lists a bowl of tomato soup as an example. But yeah. If somebody asks you for fruit juice, you could technically bring him tomato soup, right? If it was cold, definitely. I mean, although depends on the tomato soup. Some tomato soup has like cream in it. That is an interesting question. It definitely is. Yeah, there's something called gazpacho soup, which is vegetable soup, but it's served cold. It's often referred to as like a liquid. What is going on here? It's often referred to as like liquid salad, gazpacho soup, but it's a cold soup. You can have cold soups, so it doesn't really have anything to do with whether it's heated or not. But anything that looks like soup, you could call a soup, I guess. But I don't know if it falls under the category. Yeah, it looks like I can't even get into Realm Royale. What a bummer. Having all sorts of troubles today. All right. Looks like Realm Royale is down for me. I can't connect in. I might have messed up Steam when I loaded that thing. Yeah, I had not thought about that. That's a good question. Why are you asking this? And any reason in particular, or just kind of a curiosity? Definitely, actually, tomato is not only a vegetable; it's considered a berry by definition. So, I know that to be the case. But with soup, what's the definition of cereal? Define cereal. A grain used for food such as wheat, oats, or corn. A grass producing a cereal grain. Breakfast food made of roasted grain, typically eaten in milk. Don't some chowder have milk in it? Yeah, often chowder does have, like New England clam chowder has milk or cream in it. Manhattan chowder does not, but most chowders actually do have milk in them. Like you have like corn chowder, I think that has milk in it. Says here, as far as cereal goes, a breakfast food made of roasted grain, typically eaten in milk. So this, when you say cereal, it technically refers just to the actual grain, not even the milk. It's eaten in milk, but I guess technically, if you put it in milk, you could call it some sort of a soup. Yeah, that's true. Some people eat cereal with juice or water. That's it. That's it. That's a good. Some people eat it without any liquid in it. Oh, please stop 15. So, hold on. So, that should be pretty easy. Hold on a second here. All I have to do is place top 50 in solo, and I get 1,000 experience points. Is there any reason why this question came to mind, or just something that came to your mind, or did it, like somebody ask you it or something? Yeah, I know. I should be able to do this easy. I might as well do it. Now, where are we gonna go down here? All right. Where do I want to go? I want to go where not a lot of people are gonna go. Let me go to Risky Reels. I haven't been there for a while. I'm gonna go over this way. Gonna go over this way a little bit. Oh, you were eating wonton soup for breakfast. And someone said it isn't a breakfast meal, and I pointed out the cereal soup. Well, in Japan they eat like a bowl of rice. They eat actually a bowl of rice for breakfast, which doesn't seem like it's a breakfast food, but it's actually a cereal. Yeah. Yeah, I see nothing wrong with eating wonton soup for breakfast. If you were eating a bowl of chili, maybe. Uh-oh. That guy's long gone now. I saw some guy running around here. We're almost to top 54. He ran this way. I wonder where he went. He ran around behind this bush. That guy ran off pretty fast. Should have went after him faster. He was up here somewhere. Alright, we're already in the top 50. Yeah, I don't see anything. Usually when somebody says something about, like, that's not a breakfast food, typically you can eat whatever you want for breakfast or any other meal, but typically you're not really supposed to eat something too heavy at breakfast when you first wake up, which wonton soup is not heavy at all. So I really don't see. That seems like it would be actually pretty good breakfast food. I mean, any soup typically would be a really good breakfast food. Maybe not something like chili, because that would bother some people early in the morning. I don't want that. Oh, dang it. I need to get out of here, don't I? Where's the map say? Ooh, closing in. These shopping carts are actually really pretty good vehicles. All you have to do is hit the space bar and jump off on them. I didn't realize that for a long time. Oh! Probably want this. Maybe this. Oh, better hurry now. Uh-oh. How do you... Oh, whoa! Oh, man. How do you overcome the cold holiday blues? Oh, that's a good question. I don't mind the cold so much. Usually, if you have the blues, just to me, like just listening to music a lot of times, particularly if it's more cheerful, seems to help. Faster, faster. We're almost there. Come on, faster. Holiday Blues. What do you mean by holiday blues? Just being like depressed during the holiday and overcome the cold holiday blues? Yeah, I would say getting out and doing something. Do I see anybody? No, dang. Yeah, I just say getting out and doing something, listen to music, upbeat music. Led Zeppelin's always good to perk you up. Led Zeppelin, AC/DC, something like that, or whatever music that you really like. You know, it's perky. Oh, I got to place top 50 in solo 3 times. How do you celebrate Thanksgiving with? Usually just my family. Oh, who? Well, I usually go over to my sister's on Thanksgiving. Let's see here. Do you get the blues during the holiday? Because we got a little while to go until we get to Thanksgiving and all that stuff. A lot of people get kind of the blues during the holiday seasons for various reasons. All right, let's see where we're all go. I think I'll go for here. Oh, why doesn't she ever visit me on the stream? Oh, she wouldn't want to be. She wouldn't want to be on a stream or anything like that. Yeah, she doesn't. She's kind of a private person. She wouldn't want to come on a stream. It's hard to get people. It's hard to get people on the stream, man. Usually a lot of people don't even like to come on YouTube videos or on streams. It's hard enough to take some people's pictures. Uh-oh. 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 Oh! Oh, I placed 50. I placed exactly 50. Does that mean... Oh, man. Did I get that? I might have gotten that. We were hit by an earthquake and it didn't last very long. I remember when I lived in Maryland some years ago, we were hit by an earthquake. It didn't last very long, though. Have you ever faced any major natural disaster? I've had, like, hurricanes have come through Virginia that have been pretty bad, because every now and then there's, like, a direct hit. It has to get to where I am, it has to go up a particular path, but that's happened once or twice. That was probably the worst, a hurricane. But I was in Virginia, there was a earthquake, too. And I was in my office, and at the time it was like underground. It was below grade, and I'm like sitting there, and I thought it was a truck that hit. All right, I got 2 out of 3, over 50 solos. I thought it was a truck, because there was this truck that would come up near the building, and you'd hear it vibrate. It had some sort of generator on there. I thought it was that at first, and because it was low rumbling, and then it got worse and worse, and the shelves started shaking. Usually it's a low category, but it was pretty high category. The one that hit us, it knocked like all the trees down in the area, and the power was out for about 3 or 4 days. It was a really unusual hit because it came right up like central Virginia. It swerved back out into northern Virginia. Yeah, but usually you're right. It's died out. It's only a tropical storm usually by then. But it was pretty severe. We had a really severe windstorm this winter. That was just insane. They were like 50-mile-an-hour gusts. Living without power. How was it living without power? Living without power, particularly for a few days, is horrendous if you're used to it. First of all, pretty much no computers. I had my cell phone at least, so I would charge my cell phone up in my car. But it was like in the winter too. It was it wasn't real cold, but it was just cold enough. So I ended up sleeping out in the car a lot because it was like, at least I could get warmed up there. It was like about 40 inside, 40 or 50 inside. It was too cold to sleep. So I'd go out sometimes in the car to get warmed up. And what I did was, what I found out also is, like, about 700,000 people in the area had their power out. And so I figured I'll just go to a movie, because if the movie's open, there's heat in there, there's food, there's a seat, you can relax, you're entertained. And it was really crowded in all the movie theaters because everybody was in there because there's nothing else to do. But I was out the day that it was really windy because the power was out, and I went to a couple places, and it was just like incredibly windy. In fact, I have to post a video on it because I actually have some film of it. I don't think I ever posted it though. I think I threw my old clips of stuff that I've never posted. Because now that you mention it, I must have a lot of stuff that I've just never got. I shoot a lot that I sometimes don't get around to editing for a while, or at all sometimes. It would be nice to have a gun, thank you. Need to turn the sound back up again. Probably want to go out here. Oh, wait a minute. This is what I want. I don't really like this thing. That I'll accept. I actually like that better. Oh, I like that. Oh man, yeah, it wasn't fun. Yeah, it's no fun sleeping in the cold. Like I slept like one night inside in the cold, and it was just like it's totally unpleasant. Have to get rid of that. Sorry. Another Tommy gun. See what's here. Oh, no, that's much better. Alright, oh, there's that. I don't need that. I think I want to get out of here at this point. Everything was so hot, I literally went outside the bench to spend the entire day and evening in the hurricane. There were people. Oh yeah, I've had one time when the electricity went out. It was in the summer, and everything was really hot. Yeah, I went out in the car and turned the AC on then because it was like the car is. There's no electricity and it's really hot or really cold. The car is like pretty much the best place you can go. I need to get out of here. What we got here? Why don't I have a dog? That's a good question. I've thought about getting a dog before. I like dogs. I like dogs. Maybe I'll get a dog one day. I don't like leaving him home alone all day though. It's the only problem. I'd feel bad leaving him alone. I think if I got a dog, it would be a German Shepherd. I really like German Shepherds. Do you have a dog? What? Oh, you don't. You want one though. What type of dog would you get if you got a dog? I like German Shepherds, but it's probably kind of a big dog to have around. That takes a lot of space. They are really nice though. Probably more practical to get a little smaller of a dog than a German Shepherd. Those things can get really big. I kind of like a husky. Huskies are nice. They're about the size of a German Shepherd, though. Those things are pretty big. They're a nice size of a dog, though. The only problem is that they take up a lot of space. Well, I guess they don't when they're just kind of sitting there, but it's nice to have a really big yard if you have a dog that size. You can kind of wrestle with them, though, and they like that. They like that because they're so big. You can just kind of grab them and wrestle with them and pet them and stuff. It like totally doesn't faze them. I used to live near this woman who had like a retriever, and it was really big like that. It was about the size of a German Shepherd, and every time it would see me, it would bring a ball with it, so that I'd play ball with it because it knew I would play ball with it, and I would start. It would slobber over the ball, you know. As you played with it, the more it brought it back, the wetter the tennis ball would get, like real gooey. It was a little unpleasant, but it was so fun to play with the dog. It got so excited when you would throw the ball. And I remember one time, I came home and I opened the car door, and it comes running up with a tennis ball. And it smacked into the open door. Well, that was an easy kill. What's up with that? That was too easy of a kill. That's disturbing. Particularly at this stage, we're at like 13 people left. But yeah, it smacked into the door. Maybe I was, I was coming out and getting in the car, and I opened the door just as it came up, and so it smacked into the door, and it dropped the ball, and I was like, I felt real bad. I go, "Are you all right?" And it just shook its head like it was shaking it off, and then it ran all the way back to its house, and the ball rolled away down the sewer or something. And I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, are you all right?" And it was just like, it just shook its head, and it looked at the ball go down the sewer, and it looked kind of disappointed. And then it ran all the way back home and got another ball and brought it back. It was really funny. Where are we on the map? I don't know if this was a bright place to go. These little ears popped up on this. I don't know what this outfit is. I think it's supposed to be like a robotic woman or something. It looks kind of like Catwoman or Batgirl or something from the back. This. Well, this isn't good. Yeah, far up. And I forgot to set my... Oh, I totally messed up too. I meant to do that earlier. So we're in the top 10. I don't know if I want to go down there. Oh, just sit here. hang out here. That was too easy of a kill. The one that I got. Too easy. The guy was, I mean, he turned and looked right at me. He never fired. He must have been really new. But how did he get so to like number 13 in the game? 13 or 14 or whatever he was at. Should have brought some grenades or something with me. I really didn't have a chance to look at what loot that guy dropped. I just picked up his ammo, and then I might have picked up some building stuff from him. Oh, well, crikey! I gotta get out of here. This ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work out good. I can almost guarantee that. That person wasn't all that good either. They shouldn't have been shooting at me from that distance. Play sixth. Match stats. Battle bonus pass 120%. Survival 120. Did pretty good in that match. Do I have any more suggestions? Let me think. As we watch the end of this match right here. Let me see. That is a good question. There is a video on there that's kind of cool on my main channel. It's from the channel where I cross-posted it from my guitar channel, where it's a time lapse of me building a guitar. And it's like the music. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That's probably a year or two before it's like time lapse guitar build, and it shows the guitar being built as I build it. Because I did a series where I was building it, and then I came back and I edited it down and sped it up. That's pretty cool. At least I think so. What else is there on there? Yeah, I've forgotten all this stuff that's on there. Let me see. You all 100 and... What else do we have on here? Oh, they got a... you got one of those infrared sights, which are pretty cool. Yeah, I'm going to do something similar to 24 Days again. There is one of me playing a harmonica. It is... where is it? I think it's called harmonica and guitar. I'm playing a harmonica and a guitar at the same time. Where is that? Do I see it? I think if you do a search on harmonica, let me see. Let me see. Yeah, it's called Playing Harmonica and Guitar with a Harmonica Holder. It's from the January. I posted it on January 20th. What am I going to do with the channel Epic Dark Matter? Right now, Epic Dark Matter, all I put there is it's like an archive of all my, for right now, it's just an archive of all my Twitch stuff. I have another channel called Mungo's Guitar, but that's all just like, I haven't posted there in a while. It's all guitar stuff, like building guitars. And there are a few on there where I'm playing the guitar, too. Originally I was going to do World of Warcraft on Epic Dark Matters. Actually, originally I did, and I moved it from that to the newer gaming channel. Wow, this is the person that beat me. I didn't think they were that good. Down to number 3. Wow. They have a real advantage with that rifle. You know, that's a good question. Do female characters in this game have similar hitboxes than male characters since they are slightly smaller? That is a very good question. I do not know that because the hitbox doesn't necessarily even totally relate to the size of the character. It can be bigger or smaller, so I would assume the hitboxes were the same size, but if they're the same size, that means that you could hit outside of a female character if it was bigger than her and still hit her. Or conversely, it could mean that a male character that's bigger, you could actually hit him because the hitbox was smaller than his actual body. You wouldn't hit him. Yeah, we have to actually take a look at the size of the thing. But usually because of discrepancies like that in the hitbox, when you think you hit somebody and you don't, it's because you may have actually hit the character but not the hitbox. That's a good question. I'll have to research that, see what I can find out about that. It would be nice if they had a feature where you could show the hitbox of the character so you know where to aim. Oh! They were just standing there. Oh, I could have won that game. Was somebody just standing there like that if I had gotten up to number 2? I could have won a game like that. That person was totally unaware. That was unbelievable. Yeah, I know. That was like the second like zombie person in there, because I had the same thing where I hit somebody. Oh, I got to collect my rewards. Alright, so I got that. Oh, you know what else I get to do? I get to go in here and I want to do pistol eliminations. I can request a different one. Confirm. Shotgun eliminations. That won't be any good tomorrow, though. Alright, yeah, I don't know what that was. The person was definitely not paying attention. Person was definitely not paying attention. I mean, they were just standing there. They weren't even crouched down. They were just like staring at the... They must have had to go AFK or something. That was pretty funny, actually. Yes, I definitely have at least one video on here of me playing guitar and harmonica at the same time. Where is it? Harmonica. Put it up full size here. Oh, let's... Yeah, that's the one that I'm playing harmonica on. Yeah. Yes, I do have one on there. That was just a test with a harmonica holder. It's hard to play with a harmonica holder. You got to get used to it. Yeah, actually, that song right there is like my own composition. There's another song on here where I'm singing a Christmas song I wrote with a guitar, and all of the well, they play on here too. I play them on Twitch sometimes too, but they're on my main channel. I have some songs I composed using a program called Acid, of all things, where you take loops of instruments and you splice them together, and you create music with that. And so what I did with those videos, and you may have seen them on Twitch when I'm running reruns, they pop up sometimes, is I took clips of things and I put them together and mashed them up, but the music in the background is my music. So yeah, I have some other songs I've written but I haven't recorded yet. But one day I'll put those up too, once I record them. I play guitar, harmonica, and I can play bass. Like the guy from Steel Panther says, if you play guitar, you really can play bass. Just pour your soul out. I think the only one that I have. I think the only one I have with vocals right now up is the Christmas song. The Christmas song one that I did, which is let me see. Let's see if I can find it. Oops, that's not it. Where is it? Why is it? Wait a minute, that's not what I want. I don't understand why it is. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm not on the right page. Trying to find that. Okay, there we go. Where is it? Here it is, right here. Oops. Let's get a full size. Now we got this. Look here. 1, 2, 3, 4. You say it's Christmas time, and I'm without reason or rhyme. But I'm beginning to miss my home. You say it's the holidays, but I'm driving in a haze. I've been on that road too long. Yeah, no, thanks. Won't you take me home for Christmas? Back to where I belong. Won't you take me home for Christmas? I've been lonely way too long. I remember those I miss. Christmas cheer and Christmas bliss. The road has left them far behind. They say you can't go home again, no matter where you've been. Oh, how old am I? I'm ancient, man. Won't you take me home for Christmas? Back to where I belong. Won't you take me home for Christmas? I've been lonely way too long. Yeah, that was a lot of fun to make. That was a Nashville telly. I don't even know how I played those country licks. I thought they sounded pretty cool. I usually play like blue. I usually play blues and stuff. But yeah. Pretty cool. It's called a Nashville telly. It has an extra pickup in it over another telly. They're Tex-Mex pickups in there. I really like those pickups. It's the same pickups that Steve Vaughan uses, who's Stevie Ray Vaughan's brother. Stevie Ray Vaughan died in a helicopter accident after a concert. He was a really good blues player. think he died in like 1990 or something. Kind of sad. He was really good. He was just becoming really popular too. And it's ironic. It's like if you ever become a professional musician, I suggest not to fly in any like chartered aircraft, because that's how Buddy Holly died. There was a Buddy Holly had a chartered plane, and Ricky Valens was on the plane too, and somebody called the Big Bopper, who I'm not really that familiar with. And Waylon Jennings, the country guy at the time, this was like in the late 50s, he had a seat there, and I think he gave it to Richie Valens. And Richie Valens died, and he lived. And I have a friend who met Waylon Jennings is dead now, but years ago, before he was dead, a friend of mine met him, and he mentioned that flight to him. Like he said, it's ironic I'm still alive, pretty much. So I think that affected him all his life, that he had just missed dying because he didn't get on that. And Eric Clapton, I think, was going to get on the same helicopter as Stevie Ray Vaughan, but he ended up not going on it. And Stevie Ray Vaughan got on the helicopter and it crashed, unfortunately. Well, that was just a weird story about that guitar, because it really had nothing to do with Stevie Ray Vaughan. But his brother uses those same pickups on his signature guitar. But they're really nice pickups. I like the way they sound. So pretty cool. I may do some more guitar videos, more where I'm playing and stuff too. I have a channel where I do guitar stuff and I've built some guitars. And so, I really like guitars and messing around with them. So I might do some more of that. But that's kind of specialized. Not a lot of people are interested in that. But what I try to do, I do have on my main channel a thing where I've sped it up. I have no, I haven't played at a bar yet, or at an open mic. I might do that sometime. At a company I used to work for, they had a songwriting contest once to change the words to something, and I sung a song one time in front of like everybody from the company. I won a prize for that too. Not much of a prize, but a prize for the lyrics I came up with for the song. All right, well, I guess that's it for tonight. I'll be back at 6:15 tomorrow, or thereabouts, unless I'm running late again. Like I got on at 6:16 today, so that wasn't too bad. I remember running late the last couple of nights, and fortunately I made it here. Anyway, and Thursday's going to be maybe we'll play Cuisine Royale tomorrow, just for fun. Because Thursday we're going to have to play Fortnite, I guess, just to see what's going on there. Plus, we can plan. I want to look at the season pass too, because I want to plan for that this time. Like I never really planned for it. Plan out how I can maximize that. I'm anxious to see what the new map is like and what the new costumes are going to be like. All right, well, I will see you all tomorrow. Have a good evening, and whatever you do, enjoy gaming, or whatever you're going to do, enjoy the day. Always enjoy the day. As the I was going to say, as the Romans say, caveat emptor, but that's buyer beware. What is seize the day in Latin? I can't think of it right now. I'll see you later, though, and have a good evening, and I'll be back.